Please forgive my accents, but I will try. Ahlan wa sahlan. That's welcome. If it means something, I don't know. Sorry if it's not means the correct one. But anyway, that is just to give welcome for everybody. And thank you very much for coming. And because we have a fantastic sponsor that is also a woman that is with us for many years, I'd like to invite Denise Michel, first of all, from Facebook, to address us some words, and then we start some kind of ceremony. Okay?
Okay.
Great.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Yes. Thank you so much for coming to the DNS Women's Cocktail Party, sponsored by Facebook. We are so pleased to see all of you women and all of you men with a strong feminine side and support for women in the DNS. Awesome. But there's a price for coming and drinking wine, and that price is supporting women in the DNS. This is a networking event to encourage women to be more engaged in ICANN and other DNS institutions, to volunteer for leadership positions, to support each other, and the men in the room support the women and encourage more women to sit beside you and serve on leadership positions in the working groups and councils and advisory committees. How many people here participate in a GNSO council or constituency or stakeholder group? Raise your hand. All right. These are the women and men that you should talk to if you're interested in pursuing more work in the GNSO. How about the CCNSO? Are they represented here? Yeah? There they are, right there. ASO. They like to go incognito, but are there any there? See, in the back, there's the ASO. If you're interested in that, right back there. How about at large? Oh, you gotta love at large. In numbers, strong, excellent. There's a lot of people here to talk to for the at large involvement. How about the GAC? I think we're competing with the GAC. Oh, awesome. Wonderful GAC representatives. Thank you for coming. I know that ESSAC is here in strong numbers, looking to recruit more women to ESSAC. Raise your hands, ESSAC. There you go. Awesome. Anyone here from the root server community? Raise your hand. Awesome. A couple gentlemen in the middle. Interested in root servers? Please talk to them. Thank you so much for coming. Please talk to each other, encourage each other, and men and women, make sure you support women's involvement in the DNS. Thank you. Thank you. And if there's any women out there that are interested in working for Facebook, a woman-friendly environment, come see me.
You have no time for that. the number of people in line to talk with them. So, thank you again, Denise. It was wonderful. Thank you for sponsoring our event. And now I would like to ask our first, Mr. Guram, our CEO, to address some words to the women, and maybe do not ignore the men present, please. Thank you.
Only for one. Only for one.
Hi everybody. The ones who talk is the people that report to me. Ignore them. My name is Yaram Arbi. I'm the president and CEO of ICANN. I'm happy to be here. I don't know if I fill in the category of being a man with strong feminine sides. But I do have two daughters. So I know my pecking order in my family. I'm after the dog. And we also have a horse. Anyway, I make a point to come to those meetings. I'm very happy to be here, even if I have to rush in and rush out. Diversity is important in ICANN. It is important to have people with different opinions, different values, different backgrounds, different gender in any discussion. When you are a part of forming something very unique, you're a part of forming ICANN, which is an important part of the internet. If we can't bring every way of looking at it into what we do, we will fail. I'm very supportive. Stand up, say your rights, and I'm now talking directly to the men. I'm going to share, this is the speech I have, which is the hardest one to give every time I go here. So I'm going to share a small story, which I've done every time. A couple of years ago, when I was working for the Swedish regulator, I was in a discussion in the country. And in this, we were only men in that discussion. And one representative for one particular country started talking about diversity. And I heard myself say, in inventing a statistic, I think there's, in countries, I think there's a very strong correlation with how equal a country is and how successful that country is. I think that if you don't use all the brain power there is in a country, that country will never be successful, regardless of how many mobile phones they have. And I've been trying to look for that statistic since then because I actually said it's existed. But I'm a strong believer in that. We need everybody on board. Thank you very much for inviting me. Have a nice evening. Cheers!
So now we have the pleasure to have our dearest, everybody love it, is Dr. Steve Crocker, our chair of the board. The microphone is now, yeah, I know, but I cannot. So, Steve, please, first, before you talk, would you like to give you some
She's talking without the microphone.
This is just a certificate of achievement to Dr. Steve Crocker. Was granted as the most esteemed participant of the DNS Women Gatherers in ICANN meeting. And now, before we start to talk, we would like to invite all the women to say together, thank you, Steve, for all your support. Yes. Okay, thank you. Thank you,
Steve. Shireen, no.
You're the next, huh?
So it has been my privilege and pleasure to join you as often as I can. But as we all know, my time on the board has come to an end. Shireen Shalaby has been heavily involved, been vice chair for a couple of years, been on the board for 7 years, and is taking over, and the transition is smooth as silk, I must say. And so the rest is up to you.
Thank you, Steve. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I have to say it's an honor to follow Steve in his footsteps, and I know he gave a lot of importance to this group, to women in the DNS in particular, and I've been following also your successes. And I know that today there are almost 400 women attending these DNS events, and also your mission of supporting, encouraging, and ensuring that women are leaders in the DNS industry is something that is very close to my heart and very important to the board, because the board really believes in that gender balance and believes that without a gender balance, ICANN cannot grow significantly and strongly and in a sustained and stable manner. So I am very supportive of women in the DNS. I will continue in Steve's footstep, and I will also be supportive in years to come. So thank you very much, and I'm really honored to be here and honored to be given the mic to speak to you. So thank you, and I wish you a very successful ICANN system. Thank you. Amanda has already put it on my agenda for the next meeting, so I'm
Okay, so thank you, and now we are back to the women's side. And, hello. We're gonna back to the women's side, and I would like to invite two chapters here to have their new, certificate. They signed the MOU the last couple months, and one of them is Maureen. Maureen, where are you? Maureen. And then the other one is from Peru, Latin America, Maritza Guerrero. Maritza Guerrero. Where is you, Maritza? Come over. So the idea of this program is to be spread around the world. So we're going to invite everyone that is willing to participate to keep in touch with us, and we can try to, it's like a program, a project that we are running to invite people, especially women and especially in developing areas, to become resellers, to improve the sales of domain names around the world. Especially in developing areas, after the launch of the new GTLDs, there is no really good reputation of that in those areas. So we need someone to work together, and the women is very good for that. It's more for face-to-face talk with people, explain why use the domain, etc. So that is the program. There is some of the projects over there. During the meeting, that is in the book of Apparel and in the book of ICANN. There is more information about those programs. So please go there, get one, and keep in touch. Thank you. Thank you, Maureen. And this is for Maritza. So guys, now it's just network drinks and food. So enjoy. Thank you very much.